drivers across the country are suffering from sticker shock as gas prices continue to rise. Some commuters are paying $5 a gallon in some cities. That is not good news. Patrick Haan is Gas Buddy's head of petroleum analyst. He joins us now. He's going to explain a little bit about why prices are skyrocketing and when we could see some relief. Good morning, Patrick.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right. So the first question is, why is gas so high right now?
Well, a lot of it has to do with supply and demand. Demand continues to go up globally. In fact, a developing energy crunch overseas is also impacting prices, as it may send demand even higher. A coal shortage in China and a natural gas prices in Europe promises to bring more oil demand as countries turn back to crude oil for heat and electricity ahead of the cold winter. So on that, oil prices have gone up to their highest level in 7 years. Of course, now combined with that, supply remains low. OPEC last week deciding not to further increase production. That's part of the problem that's pushed oil and thus gas prices up in Charlotte to over $3 a gallon on average.
Wow. Highest price we've seen in 7 years. Hate to hear that. So is there a difference? Are you seeing, what about diesel? Let's focus on diesel for a second. What's going on there?
Well, as you mentioned, diesel prices also going up. In fact, they're even higher than gasoline, about 30 cents a gallon more for diesel on a national average. And of course, diesel's peak season is winter. Of course, a lot of it because diesel is a heavier fuel. It can also be used as heating oil. So the challenge is that diesel prices are still much higher. And as the economy, as being a fuel of the economy, diesel is put in trucks, ships, et cetera. Diesel is seeing some pretty high demand as well. So unfortunately, really every fuel, diesel, gasoline, premium, all of them seeing a big jump in price.
Yeah, no one's exempt here. So meteorologist Ted Phaeton had a question about the summer mixture of gas and switching over to the winter and how that impacts prices.
Well, as we tend to see, that summer requirement lasts through September 15th. So September 16th is the first day that stations can switch back to a non-summer gasoline or a non-EPA regulated fuel. Usually that brings a price drop of 5, 10, maybe 15 cents a gallon. Winter gasoline contains more butane, which tends to be cheap. But of course, COVID had to wreck that as well. Butane this year, much more expensive. So we didn't see any price drop at all. And all of these other factors overseas, like I mentioned, are pulling demand up. So instead of seeing a price drop, we see prices continuing to go up.
So when do you expect that we can get some relief?
Not soon enough. There's a lot of these challenges overseas. There's bottlenecks in various supply chains, and that's going to make this problem not just go away in potentially weeks. Maybe by Thanksgiving or Christmas, we'll see some relief. But we could be stuck at over $3 for a little bit of time until some of these kinks are worked out of the system.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, Patrick, do you have any advice for us on saving on gas? We all got to put it in our cars. So what can we do to save a couple coins?
Well, like you mentioned, it's something you need. What you can do is pay more attention to what you're paying at the pump. Looking at Charlotte this morning, some of the lowest prices still around $2.80, $2.85 a gallon. But as we mentioned, the average is over $3 at $3.05. So I can't tell you how many times consumers have emailed us and said, I filled up only to drive down the street and prices were 20 cents a gallon less. So always shop around. Of course, the Gas Buddy app is free and you can download it. Look at those gas prices because you should be able to save compared to some stations. So definitely a great way to do it.
That's great advice there. Patrick Haan from GasBuddy.com. Thank you so much. We'll definitely have you back because we're going to keep tracking these prices.
Thanks for having me.